Hey guys, what's up? It's Daphne here with your October psychic prediction for all areas of life, including love, money, and career. Psych, happy Halloween, witches. It's me, Anita Serene. Believe it or not, this is not one of my most cringiest intros for Halloween. They have gotten very cringy in the past, so let me have my fun dressed up as Daphne. So I'm going to be using the tarot cards and my intuition to give you guys a psychic reading about what's coming for you in all areas of life to help give you encouragement and motivation with the weeks to come, because life is like scary sometimes, and sometimes we just want a roadmap, and that's what I'm for. Before we get started on this psychic reading, I do want to give a quick shout out to my sponsors, Keen, for making today's video happen. For those of you who don't know who Keen is by now, Keen is an online psychic service that connects you with hundreds of really, really talented psychics who are online right now, who are available to talk to you 24/7. Because Keen is an online psychic service, if you need answers right now, there will always be someone available to talk to you on Keen without you even leaving your house. All you do is you take a quick survey answering some personal questions, and Keen will match you with a psychic that is best suited for you. And guys, let me tell you, they have astrologers, they have tarot readers, they have dream interpreters. So what happens is once you find a psychic that is just right for you, they will connect with you over a phone call or a text chat. And I've used both. If I'm feeling more social, like I just need someone to vent to, or I need to tell a whole story about what's going on so the psychic can give me answers, generally I'll do the phone call. But if you guys just need like a quick answer, then the text chat works just fine. And that's why I really like Psychic Susan, because I actually go to her very consistently for psychic readings. I talk to her as much as I talk to my therapist, which is crazy. But in this life, we need all the help and support we can get. And Keen is such a great source of spiritual insight and support. And me personally, I don't like the sugar-coated BS. I like the truth of things. And that's why I go to Psychic Susan on Keen. But like I said, different psychics are going to resonate with different people. Just because I resonate with Psychic Susan doesn't mean she's the psychic for you. Obviously, you want to shop around and find the one that works for you in a delivery that works for you. But not only that, Keen psychics can also answer questions about your life purpose. If you're feeling really lost about what direction you should take in life, what city you should move to, what's going on with a situation that you are really anxious about, psychics on Keen can help ease that anxiety. And I don't give personal psychic readings on, to my viewers anymore, but I am referring you guys to Keen because I trust those psychics to give you accurate readings and really good spiritual insight. There's just a lot of great people on there. So if you want a psychic reading from me, I urge you instead to go to a psychic on Keen. If you use my link, trykeen.com/stargirl, the link is in the description and the pinned comment, you will get the first 5 minutes for only $1, and you can get a lot of information in that 5 minutes. Come prepared with a list of questions you want to ask the psychic. That's my best tip as well. So guys, I know you're going to love Keen. Great psychic service, really convenient and really affordable. But now let's get back to the options. All right, guys, so what's going on is these are your 3 options. And what I need you to do is I need you to pick one of the 3 options with your intuition or a random number generator or whatever. You just be very sure about the one you pick. Don't pick one being unsure, take as much time as you need to pick an option. Really meditate. I hate when readers are like, oh, take a deep breath. Like, bitch, let me be in my anxiety bubble. But, really think about what's coming for me, God, or whatever you believe in, and ask them to reveal the pile that is for you. And once you pick a pile, the timestamps are down below in the pinned comment as well as the description. click that and it will take you right to your psychic reading about what you can expect this October. I'm really excited to get down into it with you guys. So I will see you at your reading. Be sure to pause the video if you need more time. Hey, group 1, for everyone who chose this group right here, this is going to be your psychic reading for October. So let's get on into it and see what you can expect here, group number 1. Okay, so you guys are feeling challenged and your body language. So what I do is I read auras pretty much, and your aura is giving me that your body language is really closed off to other people. So if you're like, why don't I get approached? Why doesn't anyone choose me? Why doesn't anyone want me? Why don't I get approached by men or women or people? It's because your body language is giving F off. And what I would do is I would work on your face. And by the way, guys, like, I don't want to call myself autistic because I've never gotten like diagnosed or anything, but I believe that a good friend is honest, even when it hurts, because it's going to help you in the long run. And this is how harshly I talk to myself. So what I'm saying is, if you want to get approached by people, like you're trying to meet a man, you're trying to meet friends, your body language, like, this is your face, dude. Okay. That's your face, bruh. It's like, F off, don't talk to me, no thank you, you don't even want to come near me, don't talk to me. So fix that. If you don't want to talk to people, then keep it. But if you want people, then fix that. I also see October, guys, for those of you who are single, you just being really picky with your dating options. Like, I do see you having options in love, but it almost feels like you're like, nah, but you're kind of giving me George Costanza from Seinfeld. Some of you guys are way too young to know what Seinfeld is, but he's always like, oh yeah, her toe, she's a 10, but her toe bent a weird way. So it feels like you guys are just very picky when it comes to your love life, but you're trying to date. You're actively putting yourself out there. You're actively trying to date. I see that going in for you, but you're just like, ooh, the fuck is this? Like, no, thank you. And you know, it's funny because if you're a masculine watching this, like, if you had a little bit of an aesthetic and self-awareness and took good photos, you would be swimming in PUSSY. Not to be vulgar, I'm just telling you guys, like, if you spent more time on your clothing, your hair, because I know a lot of masculines watch me, and that's awesome. And you took some good photos and you had some self-awareness of aesthetics, I promise you, you'd be raking in the women left and right, because it's so rare for men to do that, and it's not gay at all. Okay, so you're oh, you guys are talented singers or speakers. Oh, you guys will never have to worry about money because you're talented, and you will use your talents to make money. Okay, and you know, I think you know you're pretty talented. Yes, we do have self-deprecating moments. And I feel like if you're not dating and single, I feel like you guys are an artist. I really get that for you guys. I do feel you guys are artists. And if you're not critical about the people that you're dating, because you're already in a relationship or whatever, that must be nice. Screw you. Seriously, like... yeah, but it feels like you're really hard on yourself when it comes to your talents. You are a perfectionist when it comes to the things that you create. You can't put out crap. But yeah, there's a part of you that knows you're talented, and each year you get better. Each year you get more talented. Each year your craft improves, which is something you need to know. I also feel like you guys are late bloomers as well, where the older you get, the more attractive you get. Not everybody is like that. You know, like, for instance, when I was a young girl, I was not what everyone thought was attractive because I look like an alien because I'm half Korean, half white. I don't look like any race. And back when I was 15, if you weren't white, you just weren't attractive. It's not like today. You know, all the Disney princesses were white, and, you know, I'm not trying to offend anyone by saying that. I'm just stating facts of how it was. And so when I was younger, I was not by any means attractive, and I kind of just grew into my looks. And I feel like group one, you're kind of the same way, where you maybe when you were younger were a little awkward, but you didn't peak in high school is what I'm trying to tell you. Okay. But other than that, let's get a little career message for you, group number one. I'm going to use my career deck. I always love the decks I get on Etsy. You know, I know there's a lot of cheap imitations on Amazon, but the Etsy ones have more power, if you ask me. So let's get a career message for group one. Let's get a career. So I got the message for you that in October, when it comes to your career, I see, you know, you're not interested in just making money. You need to care about what it is that you do. Some of you guys, you might not even care about your career anymore. Sorry, I didn't mean to unfocus. Some of you might not even give a crap. I don't know why it's doing this. So some of you might not even care about your career anymore or making money anymore. I just hear you guys saying, I just want to be happy. I just want to be a mom. I just want to be a dad. I just want to be in love. I just want to settle down. And, you know, I think a lot of you guys, you might be addicted to love. I don't know why I heard that love witch quote where it's like, you might even say that I'm addicted to love, right? So that might be distracting you from your career in October, is maybe the pursuit of love, the want of love, the pursuit of chasing that high of love rather than your actual career goals. Okay, I have to restart this because this keeps unfocusing and it's really annoying. Also, guys, I heard, listen, the spirit animal that came out for you for your career is the turtle. And what this talks about is slow. Have you ever heard Aesop's fable, The Tortoise and the Hare? It's a fable about how the slow, steady wins the race. I know you're thinking, oh, well, I'm getting older. I'm in my 30s and 40s. Like, it needs to happen now or never. And I heard that Elvis Presley song, Now or Never. But I feel like you guys are singing it about your career. And I'm not going to sing it because I'm sick of embarrassing myself when I edit these videos. But it's like, it's now or never. My love won't wait. But I feel like you're one of those people that will constantly advance, but it'll be a slow growth. You know, Sabrina Carpenter, she didn't get famous till, 10 years in her career. So if you've only been at it for 5, 6, 7, 8 years, chill, okay? Your time's coming. Your Sabrina Carpenter moment is in the works. Money, I see it coming in. Probably like it was the month before. I don't see any drastic changes. I actually see it being pretty steady. So, okay. Now, I There are two. What should I do? I'm like confused about what I want to do now. Because, guys, if you guys are like, why aren't they as long as these readings as long as they used to be? Like, because I'm not on insane amounts of Adderall. That's why. Okay, so like just chill and have grace with me. I'm doing the best I can here. By the way, if my readings resonate with you, I do have a Patreon where I post 4 psychic readings a month in this format. Link is down below. It's only $11 a month. I haven't raised my prices with inflation since before COVID. So really take advantage of that before I change that, okay? Get that cheap monthly psychic reading. Now, what I want to do, guys, is I want to go into what blessing is coming to you. Actually, let's end with that. I want to see what's coming in your love life. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I'm on TikTok. I'm brain rotted from TikTok where it's like, yeah. Let's see what's coming into your love life, guys, and then we'll end with a big fat blessing that's coming to you. So when it comes to your love life, anyone who has feelings for you in October is going to confess them. So if you're, wondering if someone has like a secret crush on you or if someone likes you, they're going to reach out to you in October. I really felt that. They're going to be vulnerable and say, I miss you if you haven't talked to them in a while, or they're going to bite the bullet and message you first, or they're going to give you a call. So if no one hits you up in October, just take that as a sign that no one's into you right now, and that's fine. We've all had, bouts like that. But if there is someone into you, they will reach out. They will message you. Let's get some hints about who's attracted to you, though. Just like some general hints with these. Okay. So who's attracted to you? Someone who has a kid is attracted to you. They already have a kid. They already have a kid. But also, I wanted to talk to you about your energy, group 1. I don't think you're in a mood where you want to settle down. In fact, I think if you're in a committed relationship, you're like, I really want to try the poly thing, or I also see you getting very experimental with your sexuality, like in ways that you wouldn't expect. Maybe you meet someone and you're like, oh, I thought I was straight, but apparently I'm not 100% straight. And it kind of takes you by shock. Because I am seeing in your energy, group number 1, I don't think you're 100% straight. And I think that you're kind of like exploring that side of your sexuality. And I definitely feel for you guys that you're not in a committed mood in October. It's funny because normally it's the other person. But actually, group 1, I'm seeing you might be attracting like one person who's really emotionally available in your life. Like they're taking you to nice places. They're taking you to nice dinners. They're taking you to do nice things. They're emotionally available. They're opening up to you, right? They're vulnerable. But I'm getting this energy where you're like, I don't want to commit to you. I don't want to settle down. I want to see what else is out there. And for some of you guys where, you wouldn't experiment with your sexuality because of religion, it feels like you're like, I'd rather hang out with my friends. I'm more interested in making friends than I am exploring a love connection. If there's nobody in your life that you like romantically in October, I'm feeling this energy of there's a doorway for you to manifest a new experience in love. So stop feeling sorry for yourself. Stop being a victim. You can manifest your reality and you can call in a partner. It has nothing to do with your looks, nothing to do with your socioeconomic background. I know when we're bitter, we're like, it's easy for you to say you manifested a boyfriend. You're like 21 and a model. Like, I get bitter too. I get it. I get what's going through your mind. But what I'm seeing here is there is a doorway for you to be able to manifest the type of person you want. And sometimes you have to date the people that you don't want to know what you want and don't want. You know, sometimes you have to be like, oh, I definitely don't like funny guys. Like, please, that's so annoying. I just realized I like quiet guys, you know? So there you go. Let's see what big blessing is coming to you in October. Are there any big blessings coming for you? Group 1. Yes. Oh my gosh. I see a strong connection with your father in October. So if your father is still alive, this is going to be so good because you and your father are going to like bond and stuff, make memories, have fun together. If that's not a possibility, I'm also hearing like you're just going to be feeling way more optimistic about your future and where you're going. If you're in school, you might be your teacher's favorite. You might be like you're having fun learning or traveling in October. So the things that are going to be blessed for you are learning new things, getting a teacher, going to a new church, going to a religious organization, taking a trip and traveling, hanging out with your dad, picking up a good book. You're going to get blessings through all of that in October. So if you feel called to any of those things, definitely take that opportunity. But also there's just this air of feeling confident about where you're going. You're no longer like second guessing yourself. Like you just have a confidence in where you're going and what you want for the future, which is a blessing. And let's see. All right, group number 1, let's do a week by week, what you can expect each week of October. So the first week of October, what can you expect? The first week of October for group number 1. Okay, the first week of October, group number 1 might feel a little challenging for you. I feel like you're dealing with a lot of opposition, a lot of challenges, a lot of problems, a lot of life lessons. And I'm just being honest, that's kind of what I'm seeing. Especially with other people. You might even feel like you have a lot of evil eye on you the first week of October, just being honest. The second week of October, group number 1. The second week of October, group number 1. The second week of October for you, group number 1. I feel like you guys are feeling frustrated because something is blocked. Like you're trying to walk through a doorway. You're trying to push through a doorway that's shut and you're met with delays. And the universe is saying, or God, whatever you believe in, if that is happening to you, try to focus on self-care. I know that's anti-intuitive. Sometimes we feel like we have to push forward when we have blocks, push forward when there's delays. But I'm hearing like the advice is if you're reaching some delays and like some doorways aren't opening for you and you're frustrated, try to, the second week of October, focus on self-care, taking a bath, brushing your teeth, getting a facial, stuff like that. Like take care of yourself, focus on yourself. If you're trying to make things happen with other people, trying to make your manifestations come through and they're not coming through, be in the energy of release, let go, and acceptance, where you just start focusing on what you can control, which might be, being consistent with your physical exercise, being consistent with your vitamins, being consistent with your Botox, being consistent with, your facials, just self-care, like putting that energy into yourself. instead of always like giving your energy to other people and it's not being reciprocated. The third week of October for you, group 1, I'm so sorry. Honestly, this is probably my pile. I hope it's not, no offense. But don't feel bad. Sometimes we just have months. But group 1, will week number 3 be any better for you? Week 3 of October. This is a lot about, I'm hearing focus on your health. Focus on your health at this time. Learn about how to be more healthy. So, I know sometimes we get overstimulated, especially when we're in fight or flight all the time and we have anxiety. We don't want to cook nutritious meals. We don't want to clean our kitchen. We just sort of leave the pots and pans on the counter when we should put them away. We should do the dishes. We should take the trash out, but we just sort of let everyday clutter up because we don't want to deal with it or we're overwhelmed. And sometimes, when you have anxiety, sometimes it's hard to cook a meal for yourself that's healthy and nutritious and filled with protein because you feel scared. You have an underlying anxiety. It's not because your character is deficient. I promise you, you're not deficient. You want to eat healthy. You want to cook nutritious meals. You want to eat protein. But you're in like a fight or flight or disassociation mode because I think you guys do struggle with some anxiety here. And this is something you already know, right, about yourself. And so you let things pile up. You neglect your skincare. You don't brush your teeth. You don't put away the dishes. You let things pile up. Don't think it's a personality deficiency. There's something, from your past probably that has distorted your mind a little, or maybe you're genetically just predispositioned to anxiety or depression. And maybe doing mundane things is hard for you. But I think the universe is telling you that I think October is a time for you to invest in self-care, invest in your health. Don't be afraid of expending energy on yourself when it comes to the dishes, when it comes to doing your laundry, when it comes to your skincare, brushing your teeth, going to your injector. All of that stuff, which is important, right? It's important for your upkeep. So, I feel like the universe is telling you in October, don't be afraid to spend money on yourself. Don't be afraid to spend money on that massage. Don't be afraid to spend money on getting your hair done. Don't let yourself get into ruin. Because when I see this tower, it reminds me of those old palaces in England where they didn't have the funds to keep them up, kind of like in Crimson Peak. And these great manors were going to waste because there just wasn't the money invested in them, keeping them up. I feel like you are a worthy investment. Don't let yourself turn into a neglected manor house. Invest in yourself and your upkeep. That is what October is for you, group 1. And I'm going to do the 4th week of October for you again, even though I feel like I've already done it. Your superpower is self-care. The more you invest in yourself, the more growth you're going to see at your career. The more you invest in yourself, the more growth you're going to see in your career. The more you invest in yourself, the more growth you're going to see in your career. So investing in yourself is your talent. Self-care is your talent. Self-care is a full-time job. And I'm hearing dress as if you already have the job you want. Dress as if, or look as if you already have the boyfriend you want. So this is saying, I know you don't have invitation to the ball. I know you don't have an invitation to the ball. But get ready for the ball like you have an invitation, and the invitation will come to you. I hope that made sense. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you later. Hey, group 2, what's up? So this is going to be your prediction for October. And I had to get these earphones because I couldn't hear myself talk because the new house I'm in is so echoey. So group 2, your overall summary is I see you getting into like fun that's a little bit destructive. So I definitely see you going to a lot of Halloween parties. Absolutely. Doing a lot of Halloween fall themed events in October, group 2, with your friends or with dates. So it's definitely going to be a fun month for you, but also, don't drink and drive or do whatever and drive, because I see that the fun can be a little crazy in October, little freak off type deal. Just kidding. Have you guys heard what happened with Jay-Z? Crazy, man, crazy. Ooh, no, I'm sorry. I meant to say Puff Daddy, not Jay-Z, but hey, maybe that's a prediction right there. But it's kind of feeling like you might accidentally land yourself at a freak off. So, I trust you guys to be responsible though. But yeah, it kind of feels like you're going to a lot of Halloween events. You're going to a lot of parties. A lot of fun things are happening around you. Let's see what else is going on here for you guys. Ooh, this is the wrong one that I picked up. You know what I heard for you, group 2? I'm hearing that Madonna song that goes, every little thing that you say or do, I'm hung up, I'm hanging up on you. And I'm so sorry for my bad singing, but certain songs will come into my head that pertain to your situation. And I'm feeling like you guys are waiting by your phone. And I'm also hearing that Best Coast song where it's like, waiting by the phone. You guys might be waiting by your phone to hear some good news or to hear from a specific person, but they're just not coming through, babe. And I just heard that Lana Del Rey song where it goes, you don't come through, babe. It's all I do, babe, because I'm pretty when I cry. I sense this energy of you guys waiting by your phone to hear from a specific person, or waiting by your phone to hear some specific news. And it's just, you're not allowing yourself to go out and have fun with other people because you're waiting on this one person. But the advice here is to go do things you wouldn't normally do. Like a lot of you in this video game of life, you might get this invitation to go out with people you wouldn't normally go out with, or you might get an invitation to go somewhere you wouldn't normally go, and you don't see like why you should. But I'm hearing you should definitely take the side quest and go out to these events, because you never know what could happen. I feel like you guys are blocking yourselves a lot from meeting somebody, especially if you're single. You might be like, why haven't I met somebody? Like, why does it feel like I can't ever meet somebody? The universe is really saying, like, do you go out? Are you still hung up on somebody who's not hitting you up, who's not reaching out to you? Are you waiting for somebody? No, babe. Like, it's time to go out with your loved ones. Like, you have people around you that really love you that are going to be like, hey, do you want to go to this Halloween party? Hey, do you want to go to this event with me? Instead of going, well, I don't know, or no, just take it, because I feel like you can meet someone important if you go out. There is definitely going to be some drama for you around Halloween, or the fall time is going to be filled with drama. So it's going to feel like an episode of Degrassi. I heard that. I don't know if you guys have ever watched Degrassi, but pretty much it's like this really overly dramatic show where like the most happens. So if your life has been really dull when it comes to the storyline of your life, where you're like, damn bro, there's no situationship, there's no talking stage, there's no nothing happening. I see like this fall, October, November, things are gonna get pretty dramatic. Lots of storylines happening. Lots of eventful experiences happening for you. Okay, so let me get some tea on you guys as well. Let me get some tea on you. I'm going to read your aura group number 2. So you guys are a lot of fun to party with. You guys are... You guys are just entertaining people. I'm seeing you wearing a lot of red. I feel like red looks really good on you. I feel for you guys that something about you is also you're just extremely beautiful to look at because you're being represented as the rose. So I think that you guys catch the attention of a lot of people. I think that you guys would look really good as Jasmine for a Halloween. I don't know why I heard that. I heard specifically like Jasmine or a belly dancer or something like that. Or like Cleopatra or like an Egyptian person. So just giving you guys Halloween ideas if you're watching this in time. But it feels like you guys are just interesting to look at. I'm also hearing you guys like have a wide hips if you're a woman, or like voluptuous boobs. Like your body is, very nice. So allow yourself to be seen, group number 2. Allow yourself to be seen because you guys look good, and it would be a shame for you to hide yourself away because you're waiting for somebody to reach out who's just not reaching out or not coming through. Okay? Okay, let's get into some career messages for you. Ooh, we have luck. You guys are getting extremely lucky when it comes to your career. Look at that. Let's see how you're getting lucky. Ooh, legacy. You guys are never going to have to worry about money. Do you hear that, group number 2? Never, never, never. You will always find yourself making a lot of money and having a lot of material abundance. You will always find the right people to help you. You will always get the right opportunities. You will always network with the right people. Some of you guys, you might have been born into insane amounts of wealth. One thing you will not have to worry about is your finances. One thing you will never have to worry about is your money. That will always be coming to you excessively and abundantly, and from multiple streams of income, not just one. Okay? Now, I'm getting this message here that I don't want to ignore because I'm seeing this demonic energy here, not to scare you, just something that I'm seeing. I want to show you the cards I'm working with so you guys can see it. And something that came up twice is this hot air balloon. God always rescues you at the nick of time. He always ascends you. I don't know how to describe this, but when it's almost like this feeling of the apocalypse is happening, but instead of you seeing the cannibalism and the disease, God exalts you into the sky and raises you up away from the chaos down below. Whatever that means. So I feel like you guys need to stop worrying about what's surrounding you because it's almost like you're always saved at the nick of time. And a lot of you, I heard, like, you're going to be raised up so much that you're going to leave behind people in your life, and you might feel guilt about that. Like, why did God bless me so much? Why did I get so lucky? Why is it that I've been given so much wealth while everyone is suffering down below me? You might actually get guilt of the amount of money you make or how successful you are because your ancestors didn't receive that, or your friends don't receive that, and that might be something you actually feel guilty about. But listen, don't feel guilty. It's all in God's hands. You just happen to get a very good hand when it comes to money and career. That's not something you have to worry about in this life. Okay, so group 2, let's do a week by week. The first week of October, what can you expect? Group number 2. You're going to be really busy. Really busy. Really busy with work. And I wouldn't even dare say, Aquarius, hold on, let me, you're going to be very busy at work. And you might also feel like there's like this weird vibe between you and your friends. Nope. I was corrected. There's no weird vibe. You're going to be busy doing things that you want to do the first week of October. So you're going to be working on something you really believe in, and you're going to be feeling very lucky. You're going to be feeling very productive and just like divine inspiration. The second week of October for you, group 2. The second week of October for you, group 2. Let's see what is going down the second week. Wow. The second week of October, the things that you want are finally going to be manifested. Some of you guys are really into witchcraft. And I feel like something that you want's going to be manifested. Yep, I wasn't sure, but there's a clarification. Something you want is going to be manifested for you in October. And, it's different depending on who you are. It's different for everybody, but it's something that you're not expecting. It's going to surprise you and make you really happy. So you'll have to update me what that is. I also see that you're going to meet someone serendipitously or run into someone serendipitously the second week of October. So the main word I'm hearing really is serendipitous. The third week of October for group 2, you're going to be all about your career. All about your career. You might even find that you're not spending a lot of time at home the third week of October because you're being very called towards something for work. You might even feel like you're neglecting your home life a little, or your personal life, or your family a little because you're so focused on work. But at the same time, your family understands. They're not going anywhere. They understand that you're really busy. Luckily, you guys have a really good support system in your family coming up the third week of October. They're really going to be there for you while you pursue your goals. So whoever is around you in your family that's supporting you, remember them, because they're going to be an amazing support system to you as you climb the ladder of success and as you work towards your goals. Because you guys are very goal-driven, very career-driven. I see that about you. And there's people in your family that really hold it down for you while you do that. Am I on the second week or the third week? That's right. Now, the fourth week of October for you, group 2, the fourth week of October, I'm seeing lots of good things. Fourth week of October, lots of courage, lots of energy, lots of motivation. Ooh, we have the 10 of Swords. The past. the 4th week of October. You might be feeling pain that's not yours, but your ancestors. So I'll give you an example. Let's say your mother had the spirit of rejection where she was the black sheep of her family. And you feel like the black sheep sometimes now in your life, even though you're not the black sheep, you perceive yourself as the black sheep. You might not be feeling your own pain. You're actually feeling the pain of your mother, because pain and emotional memories are stored through the DNA. They've proved that through science. And I feel like something you're experiencing the 4th week of October might not be yours, but it's like the pain of your mother or grandmother. There's also, I see Halloween obviously is the 4th week of October. It's so interesting because you guys might have like this nostalgic hit of the past. You guys might be feeling you might be dealing with some guilt over your past the 4th week of October. Or like the past is coming back and it's giving you anxiety. Yeah, I think it's mainly in your head though. I don't feel like this is something that's happening in your reality. I just sort of feel like you guys are feeling, you're thinking about the past a lot the 1st week of October, and you're seeing how far you've come or how much happier your life is now than it used to be in the past. That's kind of what I'm feeling. And also, like I said, I'm feeling a lot of energy and motivation come to you this month. So that's all I see for you, Group 2. I hope you have a good one, and I will see you later. Hey, Group 3, for all of you who chose this option right here, this is going to be your October prediction. Okay. This room is not sound paneled, so I can barely hear myself. It feels like, anyway, guys. Group 3, let me get into this with you. All right. So group number 3, ooh, you've been crying a lot. What have you guys been upset about? Guys, have you been upset because you haven't been able to, like, either someone in your life has been making you cry, or you have been sad because you feel like you're waiting for your true love and they're just not coming? I feel like you're sad because you're waiting on God to deliver a wish, but he's been taking forever. So you're wondering if God even hears you, if God even hears your pain, or if God even listens. And I want you to know that God does listen to your prayers when you're crying. Sometimes I feel weird about my psychic gifts, y'all, because, as you guys know, I am a Christian now, and I know God says that tarot and astrology is bad. But if it helps you, that's just what I'm hearing. You can choose to believe me or not. It's up to you. I know these tarot readings can be cheesy as hell sometimes. I laugh at the comedians that make fun of tarot because it's kind of funny. But I really want you to know that if you cry to God, if you pray, God hears your prayers, especially if you're waiting on him to deliver a spouse or deliver a wish that you've been waiting forever for. And some of you, this is going to be so rare, so it's not going to be for most of you, but some of you could have actually lost a significant other or lost someone very close to you, and you're still mourning that. And you need to know that God, they send messages to you from God through signs, and don't second guess those signs because it is them. Whatever that means. Okay. So is your October going to be better? What's your overall summary for October looking like? Group number 3. What's your overall summary? Okay, so your emotions are going to stable out. September, we were in tears. Even when you were watching this, you could have been in tears. But in October, I'm seeing your emotions stable out and things feeling more emotionally stable. Ooh, we also have fame and recognition, group number 3. So I think that you're going to be recognized and put on a pedestal in some sort of way in October. Let's see what you're getting recognition for. What are you getting fame and recognition for? Are you guys spiritual teachers? Are you tarot readers, spiritual teachers? Are you someone who has a lot of spiritual wisdom? Because group number 3, I feel like if you guys do something in that field, I see you getting recognition. But not only that, I see you getting recognition in the spirit world. Like, God's proud of you. Your spirit guides are proud of you. Why are they proud of you? Why are they proud of you? They're proud of you for all the healing that you've done. And also you've been listening to the guidance of spirit better. That's what I heard. Okay, so let's see if we can get some career messages for you. Because I do see some success coming your way. Let's see where the success is going. Is it going to happen in your career? What's going on here? We have parenthood. So something you're creating is going to be successful. I don't take these cards literally because intuition is not literal. But it feels like you guys have been working on something and it's not quite ready yet. You know, it's still in the oven metaphorically, but whatever you're working on is going to be successful. Have you been trying to grow a social media page? Have you been trying to grow a business? Have you been working on some creative outlet like renovating your house? Whatever it is. Whatever it is you're creating that's taking a little bit of time, like the vision for your future, it is going to be successful. And that's something you need to know. It is going to be successful. I know you're really busy right now and it's really stressing you out. You know, you might feel like I have so much on my plate. How am I supposed to do all of this? I'm busy with work. I'm busy with school. I'm always busy. But just know that this busyness is not in vain. This busyness is not in vain because it's leading to success. Guys, listen, God's giving you a supernatural amount of energy right now to invest that energy into something. And you might feel overwhelmed, burnt out, and busy. But just know that this investment of energy is going to pay off and you're being given more energy than the normal person to get things done because there is a lot of work to be done. So you're getting supernatural amounts of energy to do it. I'm almost hearing like Tiana from Princess and the Frog, her song, It's Almost There. Listen to that. Almost There, Princess and the Frog. That song is really reminding me of you right now. You know? Yeah, I heard a ding on my phone as I said that. Let me check that notification. Ooh, I got a thread. Let's see what it's about because I don't take things lightly. And when I'm doing readings, everything is a sign. Some of you guys might be really into film, camera stuff, photography stuff. Keep going with that, group 3. You know, if you guys are into the film, movies, photography, anything to do with cameras, you could be models, you could be actors. You know, you might not want to wake up at 5 a.m. to go on that run, but you gotta because you don't want to look, bloated on your photo shoot. Do what you gotta do. Invest in your equipment. I also heard that as well. Listen, guys, you have to... money is not to be hoarded, especially when you're not where you are at in your life. And I can't give you financial advice, but this is how I live, and I'm just telling you how I live. If I need a computer to edit, I'm going to drop $4,000 on a computer. Okay? If I need good lighting, I'm going to drop $2,000 on a good lighting system. If I need a studio, I'm going to rent out that studio space and spend. Don't be afraid to invest in your future. You know, don't be cheap when it comes to investing in yourself and your future. Those things are important. All right. And I'm hearing you're going to get, so money's been challenging you, group 3. I definitely feel that for you. But listen, you will be given the money that you need to invest in your future. Did you hear me? Don't worry about where it's coming from or how it's coming. The universe is going to deliver you money from a bunch of different sources so you can invest in what's important to you. And I know you're experiencing financial setbacks, but don't worry, the money is going to come. Money, money, money. The Ace of Cups. I see you making money through being creative or someone helping you out financially or just like a new source of money coming in for you here. I also heard, guys, like some of you might have been really dependent on somebody else. I see you getting a lot more independence in October. All right. Like you're no longer at someone's beck, call, and whim. You're working for yourself. All right. Let's see if I can... let's see, where do I want to take this? Where do I want to take this? Let's go into your love life. Let's get your energy in your love life, group 3. Group 3, I feel like in love, you guys you might notice like you're always the side piece. Or you're always the other woman or the second choice. Does that ring a bell for you? Because that's honestly what I'm seeing. How do you feel about this? I feel like you're not crying over it. You're not like messy and overly emotional. I actually think you guys are pretty stoic. But group 3, I do feel like you don't know your worth with the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. You don't feel pretty. You don't feel sexy. You don't know your worth yet. Like, I would say up until I was 30 years old, I was in this energy. So if you guys are younger, that's totally normal. You don't understand how hot you are, how sexy you are, how attractive you are. And because you don't know your worth, you are made the other woman or the side piece, or you get cheated on. And this is something that's been a thing in your life for a while now, you know? Let's see what you are getting in love in October. What are you getting in love in October? What are you getting in love in October? Okay. Let's see, what else do we have here? What are you getting in love? Okay. So listen, if you guys are in a relationship, I'm just going to be honest, I see you guys going through a little bit of a separation. With this divorce card, I see you going your separate ways. And this kind of ties into what I was seeing earlier in your spread. I like the lighting here so much better than previous shots. Oh, I'm going to be so heartbroken when I go to edit this. But anyway, I digress. ADD. I feel like you guys, like I was saying before, I think you guys are going through a little bit of a breakup. and you're not over the breakup. You're not over the separation, or it's almost like your relationship is going through some turbulence right now. You guys have been separated for a while. You've been distant for a while, right? I see this kind of being a little difficult for your relationships. I see you getting out of a long-term relationship. I'm just going to tell you, and you're just kind of healing from that. And I feel like the main blessing coming for you is healing from somebody that really shattered your hopes about love. In regards to somebody new coming in your life, because sometimes the best way to get over someone is to get under somebody else. In regards to someone new going into your life, don't try to Netflix and chill with someone. It won't blow your mind. I know this is crazy, but I heard someone might be like trying to invite you over to their house for a first date. They're just trying to hook up. Like someone might be like, oh, do you want to come over? They're just trying to hook up. They're just trying to score. And with blow your mind in reverse, the D is not even going to be that good. Because let's be honest, people that mainly watch me, the girls or the gays. So the D is not going to be that good. Okay, so don't fall for the Netflix and chill, because it won't be fire. It will not be fire. Let's see who you're attracting in love. Let's see who's like most attracted to you. I love doing these because it's kind of cool to see. So who's attracted to my group number 3s the most? Oh, fuck. Ooh, you guys have a lot of admirers. Group number 3, damn. I'm going to be honest, group number 1 and group number 2, I was seeing maybe 1, if that. But group 3, you need to know you have a lot of admirers. You have a lot of people who are interested in you. Okay? Like, people might even be competing for your attention, competing for your time, or like actively trying to win you over. Let's see what type you attract though, because you have a lot of different people, but what's one of them? People, like when you're out in public and you're in the grocery store, you're crossing the street, people are looking at you, they're checking you out because they're interested, like random people out in public. You attract people that like to save and heal other people. So you attract very nurturing types, people who like to feed you, people who are very thoughtful and give you baskets when you're sick. I'm almost seeing like in Spider-Man had this next door neighbor. The people that are attracted to you are like Spider-Man's next door neighbor. Not from the new Spider-Man, but the Spider-Man that, with Tobey Maguire and Kristen Stewart. You know what I'm talking about? You attract people that like to cook for you, like to feed you, like to help you when you're sick. You attract people that you attract really attractive people as well, like people who have timeless beauty. People that are very glamorous, just a bunch of different people, group 3. It's not just one person, it's many people, and you need to know that. So why do you have so much admirers, group number 3? Because you leave things up to the imagination. You're not an open book, you're mysterious. You don't overspeak. You don't reveal too much about yourself. You're not opening up to people and sharing every last detail and oversharing. You know how to be mysterious and to keep things to yourself. You know how to play to people's fantasies. Maybe you guys are cosplayers. You like to dress up, or you're good at doing your makeup, or you're good at just looking mysterious or ethereal. People also have a lot of feelings for you when they're drunk or when they're high. So like when you get drunk with other people or when you get high with other people, that's when they fall in love with you the most. So if anyone's been getting intoxicated around you recently, just know they've had thoughts about you. Okay. Let's see. What blessings are coming for group number 3 in October, Holy Spirit? Ooh, one really good dating option. If you're single, one really good dating option is coming your way where you're like, oh, they're actually attractive. Oh, they're actually cute. Like, I'm not repulsed by them. I'm not making, like, someone who's actually a good catch and actually attractive. I see a good dating option coming your way. For those of you who have kids, the relationship with your kids will be healing. Okay? Like, you and your kids will be like BFF, best friends. I see you seeing blessings in the little things as well. And I see you seeing the snakes in your life and leaving very long-term relationships, if that makes sense. Friends, family, or whatever. So that's all I have for you. Sincerely hoping this was helpful. Thank you so much for... Ooh, actually, I don't know why I felt the need to do this. I didn't do it for the other piles. I'm not done with you guys. I'm not. Let's do a week by week of what you can expect, group number 3. The first week of October. The first week of October, I feel like you're going to get closer with your father, or like some sort of religious group. Yeah, I heard a ding as I said that. Like, you might find a church you really like, or you might find a religious organization you really like the first week of October. You might be getting close with your dad. You might be getting closer to God as well. Like, God's really speaking to you the first week of August. So listen to the messages you're getting, because God's really like answering prayers and showing up. The second week of August for group number 3, please, Holy Spirit. The second week of August, it's going to be a little bit of a weird time. I feel like you might be feeling a little lost, a little more depressed, a little more emotional. Although I see you putting more effort into your appearance the second week of October, and you catching the eye of somebody. Like, you might notice you're getting checked out a lot. You're getting complimented a lot the first week of October. I mean, the second week of October. But like I said, I'm seeing a lot of anxiety or like dark thoughts or something like that you're struggling with. So like, even though you look good, you're not necessarily feeling good. Okay. The third week of October, this is when I see you guys breaking up with whoever, or like ending a relationship, group number 3. I really feel that for you guys. Like, the third week of October, some agreement, some long-term agreement, some connection is dunsies, and you kind of feel that way. Let's get some more clarifiers about the third week of October for group number 3. Ooh, I got a ding as I said that. So that's probably going to be a really important week. Okay, you're also going to receive a lot of messages the third week of October, lots of social media activity. You guys might be feeling very inspired the third week of October to post a lot on social media. You might be like extra motivated with your online business. You might start creating content that goes viral. Stuff like that. You might also get a very important message the third week of October from someone you want to hear from. The fourth week of October for you, group number 3. The fourth week of October. Fourth week of October for group number 3. The fourth week of October, ooh, you guys are going to be dating. Okay, I see you going on a date or dating somebody you're really excited about the fourth week of October. Or like someone finds you sexy, you find someone else sexy, you serendipitously meeting someone at work or out in public. Someone feels drawn to you. So yeah, I see a hot date coming to you the 4th week of October. This would be a really great time to date. So yeah, that's all I have for you. I hope that was helpful, and I will see you later.